Hello everybody. On this 8th April 2024, there's going to be a heavy transformative solar eclipse. So the main theme of this solar eclipse is, see, every year you have at least 2 solar eclipses. So according to astrology, eclipses are responsible for changes in the world, right? So if there is no eclipse, there is no drastic change in the world. That's the main theme of astrology. So astrology considers eclipses as very great phenomena. That is one important thing. So whenever there is an eclipse, we closely observe what kind of eclipse is it. Means eclipse is a reflection of the upcoming events, because how nature is responding, right? How nature is responding to our karmas or to the world, that is clearly shown by an eclipse. If an eclipse is very it looks very bad, or you are feeling an energy of cruelty in the eclipse, let us say, right? So for a scientific person or a person who is not believing in astrology, this kind of terms, the energy of an eclipse, the kind of eclipse, all these terms look very they may look very awkward also. But according to astrology, the kind of eclipse, the nature of eclipse, the behavior of eclipse, these things play a very vital role on the upcoming events. And if you observe the 8th April 2024 eclipse, it is going to be a very transformative one. Why it is transformative? First of all, 8 Vedic planets other than Ketu, because when Rahu is at one side, Ketu has to be 180 degrees opposite to Rahu, right? So Ketu, Rahu, they are just 180 degrees opposite always. So as Rahu is joining this whole 8 planet thing here, so Ketu has to be opposite, and of course it is a solar eclipse. And now the 8 planets are very closer. Even they are 66 degrees, if you observe the area in which these 8 planets are accommodated, that's around 60 to 66 degrees, almost very less area. It's basically covering Aquarius, Pisces, and then Aries. That is where the eclipse is becoming very significant. Why it is very significant for these, when it is occurring in these 3 signs? Because Aquarius is the Mula Trikona house of Saturn, and it is the result giving, right? It is a kind of judgment by Saturn. And even more, Saturn is sitting in the Aquarius during this eclipse. That's a very important thing, because whenever Saturn is in Aquarius, it gives punishments to the world leaders. It's something like it decides the future of world, because it basically decides the future of world leaders. It decides the punishments to various bad people all over the world. And the punishment is going to be very severe, because see, if it is a kind of dharma prevailing yuga, right, then you may not be very much worried about the kind of judgments and the punishments. But it is a Rahu Yuga where the things are going very wrong, very less dharma energy in the world, right? So this kind of thing, this kind of energy is always going to be very negative, you can say. So Saturn sitting in Aquarius is going to punish the people very severely for all their bad karmas. And the punishment looks very cruel. The cruelty is beyond our imagination. It's just because of the bad karma that they did. It's not you may not feel, you may not no need to no need to be very sorry for all these things, because that has to be done, that is the job of Saturn, that is the job of the punishment giving planet Saturn. So it is the result of their karmas. So any ruler who is very, very unfaithful towards his people, he is going to be punished very, very, in a very big way, you can say. And the pathetic punishments that they got, that they are going to get, seems to be very, very cruel, right? Because Saturn, see, you may observe Rahu, Ketu, or even Jupiter also sometimes cruel, but the cruelty of Saturn is very, very pathetic. It's something like it is justified also. The cruelty is justified. You just observe when a person is doing very, very bad things throughout his life, what kind of punishment he has to get. The kind of bad things he's doing, unimaginable, let us say, then he has to get a very, very severe punishment, right? And there should not be no other chance given. So such a kind of person has to be punished very, very cruelly. So that's what Saturn is going to do. Any world leader who is thinking he is a very great person and he can do anything in the world, or he can do any bad thing to his people, is going to be punished in unimaginable way, that you can say. So you can say that repeatedly with lot of negative words, because that is where the eclipse is very, very transformative. Because when 8 planets are, they are almost joining the eclipse, right? In 66-degree area, if they are present during an eclipse, all of them are going to be affected. What it means basically, so every planet is undergoing through some transformation, right? Every planet decides some of the things on the earth, right? But every planet is going under transformation. Means what? Whatever you're seeing currently in the world, all are going to be changed. That's what I can say, right? The transformation is on every planet. So every planet decides some of the things on the earth, right? And every planet is going under transformation. That means everything that you are seeing on the earth are going to be changed. So the transformation is also very severe, because it's happening in Aquarius, Pisces and Aries. Pisces is the last sign in the entire zodiac world. So Pisces relates to death, basically. It's the final thing. Death, in the sense, you don't see it in the manner of ending. Of course it is the manner of ending, but at the same time Aries is joining here. Aries, the sign, is also reflecting its energy, which is showing a clear beginning, a new beginning. And this particular transformation is going to be heavier in 2025 again, right? So the transformation that you're going to see in 2024 is going to be continued in 2025 in a very, very huge way, you can say that. So as Aquarius is with, so Saturn is in Aquarius, at the same time the 8th planet, it's a kind of, you can say it's a conjunction. Why shouldn't I use the word conjunction? Of course, if 2 planets are at least 15 degrees below with the degree difference, then you can say it's a conjunction. But still, it has some impact. Even the whole thing is occupying an area of 66 degrees, very, very close. So definitely, and Jupiter is in Aries. Jupiter is always, it's a kind of fruit giving. It has the ability to ability to create something new. It always has that ability. It has the ability to create new rules as well. That's why Jupiter is the lord of the Sagittarius sign, right? Sagittarius is all about rules. You can see very Sagittarius oriented people. Let us say a very strong Sagittarius ascendant people, that is Sagittarius Lagna people, are having lot of energy in Sagittarius. Those people create their own rules in their lifetime, if you observe, right? So basically, Jupiter, which is the ruler of creating new rules, is also in the sign of Aries, and it is in this 66-degree area during the eclipse. So definitely the kind of rules that you are seeing in the world currently are going to be changed a lot, and they can be very, very forceful also, because Saturn is in Aquarius. And when you try to feel the energy of this whole solar eclipse, it's going to be very transformative. It's something like a 1 lakh kilo weight. You're actually moving from one place to another place, and the place that you are moving to is the height of that place is, let us say, around 3000 kilometers height. And you have to move, means the world or the nature has to move such kind of such kind of weight to a very great height, right? So what kind of transformation, what kind of energy you feel in this particular scenario, right? So such a kind of shift, a major shift, it is showing. Basically, if you feel this energy, you can clearly understand that it is going to be a very, very major shift in 2024, because the energy of this eclipse you will feel throughout 2024. There is no doubt. And it's a very huge, the kind of shift is very huge, and it's unimaginable, right? The energy, the moment you try to feel this energy, you can clearly understand it's not going to be a normal shift. It's an abnormal shift. An abnormal and major shift is ensured by this eclipse, 8th April 2024, right? So thanks for watching this video, and what everyone has to do is just pray God, be spiritual. If you want, you meditate a lot every day, right? Pray God. If you know some Vedic mantras, chant every day, follow some Vedic rituals, right? Pray God, be with God, that kind of energy, you follow that energy, you be spiritual, right? And get ready for this major shift. And be happy with your loved ones. And the world is going to be brand new. It's going to be brand new for sure, right? So enjoy this transformation, and after this transformation, especially by the end of 2025, you can see lot of abundance experienced by a group of people. And this whole thing is the fundamental, is going to act as a seed for a very, very brand new world, right? That is for sure. And I am telling you, some of the people have already experienced it from 2020, if you observe, right? Some of the people have already experienced this shift in their life, and they are moving towards that infinite abundance, right? And of course, this major shift will destroy many, many bad people in the world. And of course, some of the people are eligible for liberation, and you will see they will also get liberation during this period. even though they are not bad people, they will experience this liberation and they may leave this world. But that is the liberation, that is actually the moksha, right? And so many other people, you will see, they are going to experience the bad karma punishment, and the punishment is going to be very, very cruel. And see, if you are, let us say you did some bad deeds till now, right? Just try to rectify, try to be better, try to be with God, try to be spiritual, try to chant mantras, help others, donate others, food or clothes or money, whatever you want, you donate them, you reduce your bad karma. At least in that case, right? At least in that case, you may have some good chances of experiencing that infinite abundance by the end of 2025 December, right? But if you are not changing, if you are not having that good transformation in your life, if you are not allowing that good transformation in your life, then even God cannot save anybody this time. God cannot save, right? So, and you may have to fall in that infinite cycle of birth and death again and again. But this is the very good time even to practice spirituality and liberate, right? So just enjoy this transformation, and it's very much ensured that this transformation is going to create history. And any world leader you're seeing, right, following bad deeds will be punished very severely. Whatever hidden things he's doing, the hidden bad things he is doing is going to be exposed internationally, and he will even be killed by some Protestants, right? Because Satan is a Protestant, basically. He protests, right? The common people, whenever you see, how you feel this angle of Saturn energy, right? So some people, so many energies Saturn has. One is Saturn has the terroristic energy, and another one is when a group of common people are doing a big protest, right? There you can experience Saturn energy. That is also Saturn energy, right? And whenever a king or a ruler is doing very, very hidden bad things, right? So, and let us say a person, a heroic figure, a common man who is a heroic figure is killing that unholy ruler, right? So there also you can experience the beautiful Saturnian energy. And no doubt this transformation will bring infinite abundance to some group of people in the entire world. Enjoy this transformation. Thanks for watching this video.